my channel with me. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. This video is going to be a VHS and DVD update for March 2022. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of these updates, been busy working, as you can tell. I know my badge is being shown as well too, but oops, I forgot this is the one you can't pull. I took that off. That's a good way to start it off. I almost ripped my shirt. Anywho, so I went to flea market yesterday. I usually would get tapes from these places like flea markets, yard sales, sometimes Amazon, but they were mostly like wrestling tapes and stuff. None of these are like wrestling related. None of these I don't even think have like any wrestling stuff related in it. I mean, I don't really think so. But anyway, so I didn't really like count how many exactly. I know I got 2 DVDs, actually 3 DVDs, and I think 4 VHS tapes, I want to say. I don't really know. I mean, again, none of these are wrestling related. I bought these from 2 different people. I'll start with this one, which is the small one. All these are DVDs. Now, I don't really like to collect DVDs a lot of times. I did have them, in my old neighborhood where I used to live in Parkville, but these that I had, that I got, I saw them and I was like, I should get these because they are pretty good. So here we go. The first one I got is the kids songs. If you don't remember the kids songs, it was a 90s, maybe late 80s thing. It was on VHS. It was kids like singing songs, some by artists or mostly children's songs. Like one of my favorites was kids songs Let's Play Ball, and they sang I Get Around by the Beach Boys. It was like about like racing and stuff. They did Catch a Wave, another Beach Boys song, which was them like on a boat, like doing sailing and stuff. They did Center Field, Put Me In, Coach, I'm Ready to Play. That's what I thought it was called, but it's called Center Field by John Fogerty from Creedence Clearwater Revival. Then you got Footloose by Kenny Loggins, which they do for football. No, Footloose, excuse me, was basketball that they did. Yeah. And, baseball was Center Field by John Fogerty. They did, You Know That You Can Do It. I don't know who sings it. And they did SCORE, Score, for football, which I don't even know who sings that. It's just a song that they did. And then there was a girl riding a horse and and they were like, over the river and through the woods, riding my horse I go. Yeah. But this one is We Love Dogs. I never really heard of this, but I saw it from this lady, and I was like, I should check this out. Featured songs are Walking the Dog, All Shook Up, Best Dog in the World, Hound Dog, Little Bo Peep, The Farmer in the Dell, Fiddle ID, or whatever, and Bingo, Bingo. Yeah, I saw it, and I figured that I would get it. Next one I got is another kids songs, and is Let's Learn About Animals. My favorite ones, as I said once again, was Let's Play Ball, What I Want to Be, and Old MacDonald Had a Farm, or Old MacDonald's Farm. There were some other ones. A Day at Camp was pretty good, and Ride the Roller Coaster was good, and the one where they're like riding in this car with that guy, and I know Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, I think that was. That was also a pretty good one. But yeah. And that's the way the DVD is featured as well. Again, never really owned these. I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, songs are Jeepers Creepers, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, See You Later Alligator, Oh You Beautiful Doll. I'm laughing because I heard that from that Nickelodeon show, Hey Arnold. His grandfather would sing that, be like, oh, you big beautiful doll, or maybe gal, but I think it was doll. Purple People Eater, Five Little Monkeys, Do Your Ears Hang Low, and Don't You Just Love to Waltz. Yeah, but there you go. These are like 50 cents a piece. I mean, you can't really beat that. And the next one I got is a movie, I want to say it's 1995. It was released on DVD probably in the Yeah, I think it was released in 1998 on DVD. That's what it says here, but I think the film is from 1995. The movie is Major Payne, a movie with Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans. I know I pronounced that wrong. You also got the girl that was from The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, uh, Karen Parsons, I believe it is. Yep. And you got a few other people in this too. The guy that was in Christmas Vacation, I believe, is in it. I can't remember his name though. William Hickley or William Hickey or something like that. I think it's Hickey. Not too sure. I mean, he's also in the movie too. And you got, I think there's a few other people. I just don't really know their names. I thought Nick Cannon was, but that wasn't him. It was one of the kids, in there. Major Payne is a movie. It stars Damon Wayans as the character, Major Benson Winifred Payne or something like that. And he goes to like this place, and teaching kids like about, military, whatever. It says on here he's looking for a few good men or a few guys old enough to shave, as it says. Yeah, but it's a pretty funny movie. I mean, oh, Bam Bam Bigelow, wrestler. Bam Bam Bigelow is also in this. Rest in peace, William Hickey and Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah, just two people, as well. They're in this movie, but it's a pretty funny movie. I mean, Damon Wayans, I think, was not doing in living color anymore, but there's the DVD. But it is a pretty hilarious movie. Anybody that's not seen this, please check it out. Okay, so that's it for bag number 1. Now we'll go to bag number 2. So in this one, it's 3 VHS tapes and 1 DVD. So we'll probably get this one out of the way just to finish up the DVDs, and then we'll do the VHS tapes. So this one that I got, this is a, I want to say late 80s and 90s show. I know it's a 90s show, but I don't know if it debuted in the late 80s. I mean, it might have. I don't really know. But it is the 3rd season. I don't have the other seasons, but it's the 3rd season of Married with Children. You probably don't know that I am a fan of Married with Children. I am. Not really, better than Full House, in my opinion. I'm more of a fan of that. I like comedy shows. I know some people don't like this stuff because of Ed O'Neill, for one, the way he is, the way he insults, the overweight people and stuff, and it's the way the show is. Ed O'Neill is also an actor too in movies like that movie Dutch that he did, underrated comedy movie, and also did a couple other movies too. So you got him in here, Ed O'Neill. You got Katie Seagal, his wife. You've got Amanda Burse, I believe it is, as Marcy, their neighbor. And I believe the guy who plays her husband, Steve, or it might be the guy who plays Jefferson, Ted McGinley, I'm guessing. I can't remember the other guy's name. I think it was David something, like David Garrison or Harrison, or something like that. I thought it was Garrison. I don't really remember. It doesn't really show the entire cast, but and you got Christina Applegate, their daughter Kelly, and their son Bud, played by David Faustino, I believe it's pronounced. Yeah, so season 3, I know it has a lot of like funny episodes and stuff. I haven't really watched a whole lot of them. Now I'm more of a like season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 person of Married with Children. The later seasons are alright. It lasted for a good while, probably for 8 seasons. Again, I don't have the entire season or any others, but I saw this and I said I'll get it, because I'm sure like I'm pretty sure this is about $1 I paid for it or something like that. I know some places probably charge more, but yep. And there you go. And of course the theme song, Love and Marriage by Frank Sinatra, which makes perfect sense. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. The next VHS tape I got, now this one doesn't have a cover, like a slip cover or anything for the tape, or a clamshell, whichever way. I mean, but this is the way the tape is. And it's not like a tape that was like that had like something recorded onto it or anything like that. It's a movie. It just doesn't have the right cover. It doesn't matter to me. It's fine. Just as long as it's the right tape and not whatever else. But the movie is Back to the Future. This is a 1989 VHS copy because it says 1989 on here. It's a little small. It's a little small to see. I mean, you can like take a look at it and you can see if you see like where is it at? It's like under the MCA home video thing. It might be a little bit hard to see. It might be, but it's there. There is no like print dates or anything on the MCA home video things. I mean, but I saw it and I was like, I have to get that because again, Back to the Future is one of the best. The second one's great and the third one's great. Although I'm in favor of the second one more than the first one, but still, it doesn't it doesn't make a difference. The second one's always been my favorite, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I saw it, I saw the logo Back to the Future right there, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get that. I cannot let that sit. I'm sure this is like 50 cents or $1. One of them, I'm not sure. Yep. Yep, 1985 movie with Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. I know I'm not saying the description of any of them, but Back to the Future is a movie where Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, goes back to 1955 and meets his parents-to-be and tries to fix his future, and has to get back to the future. Yep. And there you go. The next one I got, this is a clamshell, and it's a little bit, I just noticed like this one's coming apart a little bit, but it's all right. And this is one of my favorite movies. It is. It's a Disney movie, but however, it's not The Fox and the Hound, because that's actually my favorite Disney movie. But this one would probably be my number 2 favorite. There probably should be others, or some people say, oh, this movie should be a, something, this could, or they'll probably say, oh, this is a top 10 Disney movie, but to me, it's top 5. And the movie is Toy Story. Yeah, as you can tell by this thing that's a little bit messed up there, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, and I always check the tapes, make sure they're in there. And it is, not rewound or anything. Not a fan of like clamshell ones, but I don't think they have a Toy Story tape, with a slip cover. If they do, it's probably rare and goes for a lot. I don't know. The VHS, the movie is from 1995, I believe, and I don't know if Disney has print dates. I think they do. Yes, it's September 3rd, 1996. First one had a different date on there, but that's not it. But yeah, very, very good movie. Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, and other voices like you got John Ratzenberg, you got Jim Varney, rest in peace, Don Rickles, rest in peace. There isn't like, it doesn't show like the rest, it doesn't show the cast on here or anything like that, but it's a very hilarious movie, very good story as well. Some emotional scenes like a little bit and stuff, but not really a whole lot, but it's basically a movie that is very, very good to watch. It is. Yep. And now the last one that I got, and this is another one of my favorite movies, and just making sure like being in here. Yep. And yep, this is another movie that I love very, very much. And it's one of my favorite superheroes, Batman. The 1989 VHS, starring Michael Keaton, in my opinion, the best Batman, but Adam West is also a very good one too. Those two, well, okay. I'd probably put Adam West at number 1 and then Michael Keaton at number 2 and probably Christian Bale at number 3. I don't really know about, Val Kilmer. He did a pretty awesome job. Now they got the new movie, The Batman, I have not seen yet. And of course Ben Affleck, but I don't even bother with that. And same with George Clooney, who played him in the movie Batman and Robin. Then you got the guy who played Batman back in the 40s as well. I forgot the man's name. There was 2 of them, but they were also pretty good. But yeah, and of course, this is a Warner Brothers VHS, and also has Jack Nicholson as the Joker. And in my opinion, did the best role of it. Heath Ledger did a good job too. And Joaquin Phoenix, I think, played him as well too in that movie Joker, something like that. But you also got Kim Basinger. She's also in this movie as well too. You got making sure that's the right lady in there. I mean, yeah, it is. Making sure. You also got. I know there's more in here. You got Billy D. Williams, Michael Gow, whatever, Jack Palance, rest in peace, Pat Hingle. Yeah, I know he's in that. I mean, Robert Wool, Tim Burton made this film, directed by him. I mean, yeah. Yep. Uh, that's pretty much about it. I mean, just the way that the tape is shown and the rest of it. Yeah. I forgot to show the inside of it. There it is. And rewound, too. I mean, not really like, like that has to be rewound or anything like that. Yeah. And there you go. And those tapes were $4. Like everything was pretty much $1. The DVD and the 3 VHS tapes, dollar, dollar, and dollar. And there you go. Okay, and that's it. That's my VHS and DVD update for March 2022. I hope everybody enjoyed this. So, as always, if you did like this, please hit the like button, comment with no negative stuff, and subscribe, hit the bell as well. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And you all take care. Thanks again for watching.